Hey guys, it's your girl Kizzy Rock, and yes, Kizzy Rock is my birth given name. Happy Wednesday, guys. I want to say hey to all my new subscribers as well as my seasoned subscribers. I'm so grateful, so thankful to have you guys. So, guys, I have a word for you. Actually, I think I have touched on this before, but I was talking to a young lady this morning, and so again, I chose to piggyback off of our discussion, hoping that at least one of you can receive this in your spirit if it is for you. And I want to talk about the fear of the unknown. You know, the fear of the unknown will keep a lot of people stuck, right? Because you can be in a position where God is ready to promote you because you have stayed somewhere so long and you have shown God that you're faithful, you're consistent, and that he can trust you. And so now he's ready to reward you with better. He wants to give you more abundance. And because you're comfortable or because you have this fear of the unknown that's keeping you stuck, you know those questions of, well, what if it doesn't work? What if I don't like it? What is this and why is? And the truth of the matter is, a lot of that is just because we're fearful. So we're comfortable where we at, even though where we at no longer serves us, but it's comfortable. So now when God is downloading to you that he wants to give you more, now you have all these questions. And another thing too is a lot of times we don't realize it, but we really don't feel like we deserve it. We don't feel like we're good enough for it. Right? So those are areas that we have to also work on because, the things that God is showing you, you feel like, oh my God, I could never do that. Oh, I can't handle that. Or I can't. All these things are coming because you don't even feel worthy and that you deserve it. And the truth of the matter is, it's really not about you. It is about you, but it's not about you. God wants to advance you so he can increase your platform for his purpose, whatever that may be for you. So you're more wrapped up in thinking it's about you and that you're not deserving of it and you can't handle it and you can't do this and you can't. That's all us. That's all flesh. Your girl been there and done it too. I won't even lie. Now listen, I've pushed past so many times because if I'm honest, I'm not really one of the people that have the fear of the unknowns. I think because again I've pushed past it so many times. Where maybe first starting out in certain areas, yes, talking about knees buckling, hands sweating, like all that stuff. But once you push past it a few times, then it's just like, whatever's next, bring it on. Bring it on. Not to say you won't have your little moments, but it's like, and I think it's because you know what's on the other side now. Where before you're like, I don't know. Where now you know that each time you push past that fear, there are always blessings on the other side. So now you're eager to do it. You're eager to do it now. Again, not to say you still won't have little moments where you're kind of like, oh, I don't know. But you're going to push past that fear. Some of you guys have been in relationships. I kind of stay away from the marriage thing because that can be a little controversial. But some of you guys have been in relationships for so long, and you know good and well that relationship has been done 72 years ago. It has been done 72 years ago, and you know it. That's the thing. You know it. There is no, we can be in these relationships where our mind kind of bounce back and forth like, maybe it's over, maybe it's not. Maybe we put some work in, a little more work, go to church, see the counselor, see the doctor, But it becomes a time when you just know, like, ain't nothing happening. So why are you still there? Why are you still there? Is it a fear of not feeling like you can live alone or be alone? Is it the fear of, will I be able to handle these bills on myself? Is it the fear of, will we be able to co-parent effectively? Is it the fear of no one else will want me? What is it? Why are you still there? Ask yourself that question. Why am I still here? Most times it's because you're comfortable and you have a fear of the unknown. Why are you still on the job that no longer serves you? Why are you still on the job and God have been calling you to start your business 50 years ago? Why are you still on the job and God have been telling you to apply for that manager position, but you still are okay with, the entry position? Because you don't feel like You can handle the new responsibilities that comes with the higher position. You don't feel like you're worthy. You don't feel like the staff will now respect you because they're so used to seeing you at a certain level, and you have the fear of, oh well, I'm so cool with the staff that maybe I'm going to lose friends because we were friends in that level. And now if I go higher, they're going to not like me. Why are you still there? I told you guys, like, I guess, well, I don't like fussing at you, but God makes me fuss when I speak. I don't know why, but whatever. And I'm fussing at myself too now. So when I tell you guys, when I'm speaking to you, trust me, I'm taking my own notes, highlighting them as well, and go back over them. So yeah, again, so many times it's because it's the fear of the unknown. We're comfortable, and the truth of the matter is we're not even comfortable. You know, one of my great friends called me yesterday. She made comment because she's here on my YouTube channel as well. She called me yesterday out of the blue, and I just love her. And she called me, and she was just like, "Girl, you are just so bad. I was watching one of your videos, and your walk, and your this, and your that," and she was just hyping your girl up, right? And I said, "Sis, thank you. I receive it. But trust me, honey, I have my moments. I'm human. I'm a female. I have my moments. So yeah, I have to talk to myself at times. When Satan put foolishness in my head, I have to cast him down, right? But on the flip side, sis, you know you bad too, right?" And then she was, "I don't know." And I said, "You're doing the same thing that I did. You're giving me props, and I'm sitting here, rather than me just embrace it fully, I'm still contradicting it with, well, I don't always feel that way, just at certain times." All that is flesh. All that is flesh. All that doubting and not being able to embrace who we are 100% is all a trick of the enemy. And it's designed to keep us with these thoughts of questioning and doubting ourselves at times. So we will be so fearful of the unknown that we won't feel as confident to move forward. But let me tell you something. Keep talking to yourself, because when you keep talking to yourself, this is why affirmations are so important. When you keep talking to yourself and you look yourself in the mirror, whatever that area that you are struggling in, and you keep telling yourself, for example, some of mine are, I'm successful, I'm beautiful, I'm confident, I'm worthy, I'm chosen, I've sacrificed for this, I will not run, I will not play mind games, I will not. All these things are affirmations, right? Create your own, or feel free to take some of my, I don't have my affirmation list with me. I think I did one last month sometime, so they may be in the video file, but I'll tell you mine. But create your own, those areas that you're not as confident in, right? Write it down. Look yourself in the mirror every day, and you tell yourself that, and you keep saying it till you believe it, because the more you say it, you really will start to believe it. You really will. You're going to feel foolish at first, right? You're going to feel foolish at first, because you're like, you know what, this ain't it. But keep saying it. Say it with your chest. You will start to believe it. And the more you believe it, the more you build confidence. And the more you build confidence, the more you're willing to take that next step. When you take the next step, you start to diminish that fear of the unknown. On the other side of the fear of the unknown is blessings that will blow your mind. They're blessings that God is trying to give you because of your obedience, because of your sacrifice, because of the times you did the right thing and no one ever noticed, for the times that you've helped so many people without looking for anything in return. It's your season. He wants to give you these things in our own little human flesh, in our own little human mind. What do? We doubt it because we don't feel worthy. We don't feel confident. We don't feel like God sees us as this individual, his child who deserves it. Honey, you deserve it. All of you, my men, my women, all of you, me, we deserve it. Take that step. You can never, ever go higher if you refuse to take a step because of the fear of the unknown. Trust him. If you know you've heard from God. Now, if you're still toggling back and forth, then you may want to wait for a minute, fast, pray, wait till you get a clear, defined answer from God. But if you know you've heard from God, and for whatever reason, and he'll keep sending people to confirm. I might be your confirmation today, baby. He will keep using people to confirm. He will keep convicting your spirit. He's trying to give you more. Trust him. Stop putting your trust in yourself. Stop putting your trust in people. Put your trust fully in God. He will just use people as a vessel. You know, I gave someone a job this morning. Well, not, let me take that back. I'm considering giving someone a job. Like, we're working on some things, right? And, you know what? I'm not even going to get into that right now. But I will say this right here. God used me as a vessel, right? And the person couldn't understand fully or get the concept fully of why. It's almost like, why? Why would you want to help me? Why would something that good be for me? And I had to share with her that it really ain't you. And it really ain't me, right? It is, but it's not. See, that's the thing. We keep getting our minds caught up around the why me, or why would it's God, right? But he's using me. I don't know you yet. He's just using me as a vessel because he knows the things you've done. He knows the things you've sacrificed. He knows it's your season. He knows, right? So you know yourself, but again, your own fleshly mind will have you concentrating more on your flaws. How many times you've screwed up? How many times you've done things and you thought nobody see you, but you know God see you. So it's like, that's your mind and your flesh telling you, I'm not worthy. All the why, are you sure? Are you sure? Why? That's you. But God's love is so unconditional and it will blow your mind. And she just really lost it. Cried so much, made me cry. And I'm like, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? You know why? It's because we really don't feel deserving. But that's how powerful God's love is. It will break you down because you're like, me? My little dirty self? But we have to embrace it. We have to receive it. If we keep denying and making it, we're going to block it. So open your mind, open your spirit, and just say, I deserve it. Get out of your head about your flesh and who you cursed out yesterday and you slammed the phone down on your spouse and all that stuff. all that stuff. And just know that you're not perfect, but God still loves you and he has so many blessings for you. But you have to take a step. Push past fear into the unknown. It's your girl, Kizzy Rock.